And welcome back to the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews, North Carolina. We are excited for this 13U between Westchase and Smack City. The team captains are at midfield for the coin toss. Coin toss coming up next. And we've got a great one coming up with Westchase coming from Florida and Oceanside from California. Smack City versus Westchase, Pirates versus Colts. Captains are at the 50-yard line. Coin toss coming up next as the sun starts to set here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're actually in Matthews, right outside of the city. And what a facility that we've come here. We're here for Charlotte for the next 2 years, and they have done a wonderful job in hosting Pop Warner. You know, we got Flow Sports out here and the rest of the Pop Warner teams, and what a great job from everyone here for the last week. There's been 96 teams from across the country advanced here, and we've been here in Mecklenburg County doing it well. And so it's great to see them out here, and I'm sure with this cold weather, we're happy to get back to Florida at
Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. Let's make our visitors feel welcome and give our officials the respect they deserve for doing a difficult job. Speak out if you see inappropriate behavior and immediately notify the event management center. They all share responsibility for good sportsmanship. Lining up to kick is the Smack City Pirates.
Smack City lining up to kick. Lining up to kick is Tyrone Moore. 13U Super Bowl. Kickoff is now. Returning the kick is number 7. That's Rudolph Ingram. He breaks through some tackles. He starts racing up the field. He's down to the 30, up to the 35, 36-yard line. That's where the Colts will have it from there. The kickoff return is to the 36-yard line. First down and 10, Colts at the 36-yard line. This will be our first chance to see the Westchase Colts here tonight. They come from
Round of applause.
And we're back after the entry. First down and 10, Westchase under center. The handoff was to Jonathan Conyers. He gets the ball to about the 44-yard line. Pick up a 4, second down and 6.
The handoff was to number 22, Jonathan Conyers. Picks up 4 yards on the play, second down and 6.
Check that, he picks up 7. It'll be second down and 3. Quarterback of the Westchase Colts is going to be Curtis DuPont Jr. He sets up in the I formation. Handoff to Conyers. He breaks through some tackles. He gets past midfield down to the 47-yard line. First down and 10.
The handoff was to Conyers. First down and 10. Colts at the 47-yard line.
Big time play there to start off the game. You always have nerves when you start these games and Super Bowls and think tackle made on the play by number 55. That's Cassius Latuli. Pickup, we'll call it 4.
The handoff was to Conyers. Tackle made on the play, but Cassius Latuli. Second down and 6.
Second down and 6.
Keep pounding, O-line! Let's go, Colts! Keep pounding!
I formation, DuPont Jr. under center. Timeout. Pirates.
Timeout. Pirates. Pop Warner is proud to partner with USA Football, the sport's national governing body, and your home for all things football, from access to development. From local fields to global stadiums, USA Football gives coaches, officials, and players
after the timeout. Second down and 6. DuPont Jr. under center. I formation. Rolls out to pass. Finds a man open. Just incomplete. The intended receiver was Mekhi Ford.
The pass is incomplete. Third down and 6.
He slips out Mekhi Ford right there. You've been pounding with Conyers, It's a great time for a play action and just couldn't reach his receiver. You see him there, he plays out because everybody played run and just couldn't bring it in. What an effort there by Ford. Third down and 6. First drive of the game, 7:59 left to go here in the first. Colts receive the opening kick. DuPont Jr. under center. Handoff again is to Conyers. Oh, big time hit there by number 22. That's Chance Miller.
Big time hit by number 22. That is Chance Miller. Fourth down and long.
Chance Miller ready to make some big plays. You look at him, he's locked in there on the screen. He's ready. He is excited to be here at the Super Bowl. He's been probably dreaming about this all year long, of this play after play after play, of what he can do. City, the football. First down and 10. Their first time we'll see Sac City at the 43-yard line. Sac City making their way from Oceanside, California. It's a long drive, shorter flight from California to the East Coast. Their quarterback's going to be Jacoa Galati. Handoff up the middle to number 17. That's Messiah Amona Petty. No gain on the play.
The handoff is to number 17, Messiah Amona Petty. Pickup of 1, second down and 9.
Pickup of 1 on the play from Petty. Second down and 9. See that big run stuffer in the middle? That's Isaac Boston III. I have a feeling we're going to call his name. He can cause some problems on that last play. Let's see this time.
Penalties holding against the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Second down and long.
Second down and long after the penalty. Penalty was in the holding call against the offense. Second down, we'll call it 20, shotgun formation. Galai is in the shotgun, a handoff up the middle. Handoff was to Billy Walker, the 5th. He gets some good yards on that, stays in bounds. Pick up of 8, brings up a third down and 11.
The handoff was to Billy Walker, the 5th. He picks up a third down and long.
See it right here again. You see Billy Walker, he sits there and he finds some moves, breaks through some tackles, then he finds some grass. And this is what you got to do. When you get called back with a penalty, you got to get a good chunk play to get to a third down and manageable, third down and long. This is 3rd and 11. You get halfway right here, get 4th and short, we'll find our way there. But let's see what Oceanside, California decides to do. Sac City, shotgun formation, pass complete, but on his knees, which caused it to be down. And that was Faustine Abayi. That makes it 4th down and long.
The pass is caught by number 3, Faustine Ayabayi. 4th down and long.
Ayabayi picks up, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage on the catch. 4th down and long. We'll check to see what Sac City decides to do. Westchase is in punt return formation. Lining up to punt for Sac City is Nathan Champion. What a punt by Champion. And return is met immediately. Reagan is tackled on the play right off the bat. 1st down and 10.
The punt is caught by Reagan. 1st down and 10.
And fans, when you think about that punt, it was something very interesting that you saw on that punt. You saw it, the up back take the punt, and then pitch it back to the punter to give the punter more space to punt the ball so it's not blocked. It also does another thing. It also gives that up back the opportunity to fake it. Something to think about as we go closer in this game, what they're going to do with that play. But very interesting play call there from Smack City on that punt. First down and 10. Second down and 9. They're now making it second down and 10. No gain on the play. New quarterback.
Is my whole world with the chaos to come.
Great effort there by number 11. Third down and 10. New quarterback still McLeod in the backfield, shotgun formation. Oh, and he is sacked on the play. Big time play by Tyrone Moore. Watch this play again. Tyrone Moore's coming off the edge. He's blitzing as a linebacker, and then boom! He just leans and pushes down the quarterback. He never felt him. That's that backside blitz that you hear a lot about at the NFL level. It's really hard to hear all that. You got the crowd noise coming, you're hearing all these things, and you don't hear that defender. It's good that McLeod held on to the football. Punt formation. McLeod punts the ball, and it will be downed right about the 40-yard line. It'll set up first down and 10 from there for Smack City.
First down and 10, Smack City at the 40-yard line.
3:02 left to go here in the first quarter. A little bit of a defensive struggle as we start this 13U Super Bowl here at the Sportsplex. The Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews, North Carolina. It has turned nightfall here in the Charlotte area. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Galai, your quarterback.
Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty's going to be a false start against the offense.
Penalty is a false start against the offense. Now back to the 5 yards. First down and 15.
Brings up a first down and 15 for Smack City. Ball's going to be back at the 45-yard line. See there, that's Galai setting up the offense. Moore is in motion. Handoff on the play to Walker, and he is met on the play by number 11. That is Ethan Craig. Big time play there by Craig. Sat there and he raced to the running back. He saw Billy Walker come in the hole. Goes and attacks. No gain, second down and long. 2:33 left to go here in the first. All tied here at 0. Shotgun formation for Galai. Rolls out and is sacked. Sacked on the play by number 47. That's Kobe Glasgow. We'll check the flag.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag.
Let's go, Kobe! Let's go, Kobe!
penalty is holding against Smack City, and that penalty is refused. The sack holds. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
The penalty is holding against the offense. The penalty is refused. Loss on the play. 3rd down and long.
3rd down and long for Smack City. Shotgun formation again for Galai. More in motion. Westchase showing blitz, and there they come. And they get there. Quarterback had to escape, picks up a yard. Tackle made on the play by Eugenio. Injury timeout.
Tackle made on the play by Eugenio. Injury timeout.
And you'll see this again by Galai. What a play. He tried to get out, but that pressure, Colts showed blitz. They wanted to come after him, and they did. And then they caused some problems up there. Injury timeout. We'll take it with them. We've got 2 minutes left to go here in the first. All tied at 0.
Put your trust in Toyota Service Centers.
What's for lunch?
Gas station sushi.
I wouldn't trust that.
Oh.
It's pungent.
With certified technicians and genuine Toyota parts, you can come in with confidence and leave with peace of mind. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Introducing Gemini in Google Slides. AI that takes what you're envisioning and generates custom images with a single prompt. Make polished business presentations in no time with Gemini for Google Workspace.
Round of applause for the injured Pirate.
Tied here at 0 here in Charlotte for the 13U Super Bowl. Galai back as the quarterback in the snap, and here goes that punt formation again. And what a punt, and it's gonna die right there at the 4. 1st down and 10 at the 4 for Westchase.
The punt is down at the 4-yard line. 1st down and 10. Colts.
Punt's going to be down at the 3, and you saw that formation again, but this time, instead of the up back being a running back, the up back was Galai. And so again, another iteration of this punt. You see it gets swung back, but last time it was by a running back. This time it's by a quarterback. Watch this. This is going to be something to think about. Again, it's a perfect situation. You don't have an opportunity to block it in that way because you get the punter back a little bit further. But it sets up a unique fake. Again, just think about that play as we watch this game later on. 1st down and 10 Colts. We're at the 3-yard line. Hand off to Conyers. He lowers his shoulder and he rumbles out to the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. Second down and 3 after the Conyers run. Back at quarterback is DuPont Jr. He hands it back to Conyers. Conyers lowers his shoulder. He picks up the first down. Conyers needed 3. He picked up 4. First down and 10. We're under a minute to play here on the first. All tied here at 0 with Westchase and Smack City. Good job getting out of the shadow of the end zone there for the Colts. It's always dangerous when things happen down there, and a good job to just get into the I formation and run Conyers to get that ball outside the shadow of your goal line. Handoff to Conyers again. He just couldn't get away from the defenders that time. Pickup of 2, second down and 2. Picks up about 4 on the spin. Tackle made on that play was by Mason Hammock. Second down and 6. Conyers getting a breath out there. He's run the ball a couple of times in a row. Some hard runs from him. And that will do it here for the first quarter here in Matthews, with it all tied here at 0.
The devil is football in the future, and the future is bright. Show them how you're a part of the next generation by following and tagging Riddell Next Gen on Instagram and Riddell the Next Generation on Facebook. Pop Warner and NFL Flag are partnering to expand access and opportunity across the sport. The collaboration will introduce NFL Flag football to Pop Warner leagues and associations nationwide. Expect to see Pop Warner teams playing NFL Flag this spring.
Want to say hello to all of you tuning in from home on Flow Football. We wish you could have been here in person, but we're glad we can bring you the game to wherever you are. And we're back here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex in Matthews, and we're still catching our breath here from the 12U game. And you couldn't have asked for a better start to the 13U game. That last game at 12U was all offense. This game is all defense, and this has gone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's going to set up second down and 6 for the Colts. Second down and 6 for the Colts. Back in I formation. The pitch goes to number 7. He breaks through some tackles. And that is Rudolph Ingram refusing to go down. He gets the ball out to the 26-yard line. First down and 10, Colts. The handoff was to Rudolph Ingram. First down and 10, Colts. What a run. Watch this run again by Ingram. He sits there and makes the play, gets through some tacklers. They're holding on to his shirt. And then the rugby scrum comes. And this is what you see now in football, this rugby scrum, where you're seeing who's going to be stronger, who's going to be stronger, who's going to be stronger. And Rudolph's like, I'm not going down. Look at him. Keep on chugging his feet, young guys. Keep moving your feet. That's how you work these piles, by moving your feet. First down and 10. Hand off to Ingram again, and he's met in the hole by number 9. That's Jariah Sedgey. Pick up, we'll call it a yard. Or actually, we'll call it 3. Second down and 7.
The handoff was to Ingram. Tackle made on the play by Sedgey. Second down and 7.
Second down and 7. Tough run again by Ingram. Checking back into the game is Conyers. And it looks like this drive, the Westchase Colts are trying to play power football, really trying to illustrate some power and really try to drive this football going forward. Second down and 7. Hand off to Conyers. He makes some moves there and starts pushing up the hole. He gets the ball to the 39-yard line. He's going to be a couple of yards short. It's going to bring up third down and 2. The handoff
was to Conyers. He picks up 7, third down and 2.
So it brings up third down and 2 for Westchase. Critical third down. They started this drive at the 3. And we're down to the 39-yard line. Third down, we'll call it 2. I formation again. Deep back's going to be Conyers. Split out wide is going to be Reagan. Under center is DuPont. Hand off to Conyers, and then he finds a hole. And he bursts all the way onto the 50-yard line, down to the 48. First down and 10, Westchase.
The handoff was to Conyers. He breaks midfield down to the 47-yard line. First down, Colts.
to bring up a 2nd down and long. And this is where you're going to need one of those chunk plays to sit there and make this into a 3rd and manageable here with 6 minutes left to go here before halftime. Shotgun formation, DuPont Jr. is flanked to his left. And he's feeling the pressure. He escapes up the middle. He's down at the 50. Presses to the 45-yard line and then gets tackled on the play. Applying the pressure was Mason Hammock.
Quarterback keeper by DuPont. He crosses the 50 down to the 46-yard line. 3rd down and 6.
And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He finds the open grass and starts racing up the field. There's the tackle, and then he holds down and and that's a tough throw for at any age. And he did a great job of going back and covering that football. Hold your head up high, young man. You did a great job. And that's what his coach is telling him right now. You did a great job. You recovered the fumble. We'll come back. We'll play defense. And we'll get back on this. So it'll be 4th down and long. Lining up to punt is Luke McLeod. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is false start against the offense. That will back them up 5. 4th down and long.
So that's 4th down and long. It's going to back them up 5 yards. Brings Westchase back to the 29-yard line. 4th down and 32. Good punt by McLeod. Gets the friendly roll. Look at this. All the way down to the 32-yard line. What a punt. We're still tied here at 0. 4:30 left to go here before halftime. Galai ends deep as the shotgun. Just beats the play clock. Galai on the throw. Pass is incomplete. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag. Penalty is holding against the Colts.
Penalty is holding against the Colts.
So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty and a 1st down for the Pirates.
That's a 10-yard penalty. 1st down and 10. Smack City.
So 1st down and 10, Smack City at the 43-yard line after the holding penalty. Galai back in the shotgun. Flanked to his right is Billy Walker, the 5th. Walker in motion. And the pass is incomplete.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10 for Smack City. 4:19 left to go here before halftime. And fans, we welcome you here to Flow Football. If you're just tuning in right now, you've missed some great football, but we still have some great football left. Here, this is the 13U Super Bowl here for Pop Warner between Smack City and Westchase, all tied here at 0. Galai back in the shotgun. Walker for the 5th in motion. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Brings up second down and 5.
Penalty was encroachment on the defense, second down and 5. And we've talked about this a little bit today. It's tough. You're up there as a defensive lineman. You're sitting on there on your fingers for a little bit of time. They've got guys in motion going back and forth, athletes doing all sorts of things, and sometimes you hear a sound and you jump. It is tough for those players down there. Galai back in the shotgun. The handoff made on the play. That's Pasai, and he is met in the backfield by Ethan Craig.
Big time play by number 11, Ethan Craig.
And watching this play again on replay, watch Craig here. He flows. Then watch him. Goes for his waist, wraps up and tackles. USA football teaches you that. And that is what these coaches go through. It's a necessary step from Pop Warner, and you love seeing it. His head was up, his arms were wrapped, and then he brought him down to the field. Wonderful form tackle. Thank you, USA football. Third down and 9. Galai back in the shotgun. Walker in motion. The throw is to Champion and just knocked away from Edric Reed.
The pass is broken up by number 25, Edric Reed. Fourth down and 9.
Watch this on the replay. Champion is backing up to catch it, and watch Edric Reed right here. Hands in the middle. Young guys, that is what you got to do. You split the hands. They can't close it on the football if you're splitting the hands in the middle. Great play there by number 25, Edric Reed Jr. Fourth down and 9. Offense stays on the field. They've got Galai in the shotgun formation. Back to this unique punt. Just gets it away, almost blocked.
And the punt is down. At the 30-yard line. First down and 10. Westchase.
And the punt's down at the 30-yard line. Going to set up Westchase first down and 10. 3:19 to go here before halftime. And this has been a defensive battle. Last game at the 12U was offense. One team would score, the next team would come right back down. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is your old-fashioned type of football where you're getting defensive play after defensive play. These parents love it. They've been out here in Charlotte all week long. It's been cold for both of these states. We have not been hospitable as it's the temperature in the 30s. But we've got a good night out here tonight, 55 degrees. It's feeling good. It's starting to get a little bit cooler. First down and 10 at the 30-yard line. DuPont in the center, in the shotgun formation. Handoff to Ford. And he's breaking tackles all the way to the 40-yard line. That's 10 yards. That's a first down.
Breaking through tackles is number 6, Makai Ford. That's a 10-yard gain. That brings them to the Colts. First down. First down and 10, Westchase.
First down and 10, Westchase. Look at that. He's just fighting through. DuPont in the shotgun. Ford flanked to his left. Handoff again to Ford. He's built Ford tough. Look at him. He gets to the 49-yard line. That's a first down, Westchase.
The handoff was to Ford. First down and 10. Colts.
First down and 10 for Mackay Ford at the 49-yard line. DuPont Jr. again in the shotgun. Ford flinked to his left. Handoff against Ford. He breaks off maybe a tackle. Tackle made on the play by Pope Tapapulua.
Handoff to Ford. Tackle made on the play by Pope Tapapulua.
Good job, O-line.
Second down, this call 8.
Picked up of 2 on the play. Second down and 8. DuPont Jr. again in the shotgun. Ford getting a necessary break. He finds his way. Second down and 8. Handoff to Conyers. Conyers is met at the line. That's Latuali. He meets him there and stops immediately.
You got a block, 2-1-1. Hey, let's go.
Handoff to Conyers. Tackle made on the play by Latuali.
Everybody touch somebody.
Timeout. Westchase.
Look at that, and the handoff was there to Conyers, and right there filling the hole was Latuali. This defense on both sides is so well coached. You see these players just swarming to the football. The eye motion is there, and we've been teaching a lot about this throughout a lot of this for a lot of the young kids that are watching, a lot of the youth. You see these linebackers when you watch these plays, their first step is run. You read run, and then you play pass. Why you do that is you come downhill so you can make those plays like Latuali just did right there, and it's made for no gain. But we like watching it right now on Flow Football on flowsports.com. Make sure you download the app today. Third down and long. DuPont in the shotgun. White in motion. Blitz is there, picked up. Catch is made and met in the backfield. Tackle made by Chance Miller.
The tackle is made in the backfield by Chance Miller. Loss on the play lane. Fourth down and long.
The tip is there and the catch is to Ingram, but Chance Miller made sure that he was going nowhere. Fourth down and 12. And Westchase is going to slow this game down. And Smack City is looks like it's gonna call a timeout.
Timeout. Pirates.
They blitz and leave it right in there to pick up. Go, go. Woo! Let's go, fellas.
The Gatorade Sports Science Institute continues to search for and study.
After you work out, you can feel worn out. Reach for core power and rise to a whole new level of recovery. Protein to build muscle. Electrolytes to help hydrate. The nutrition you need to power on. Champion your recovery with Core Power.
Certified technicians, genuine Toyota parts.
I'm gonna need that back.
Need some help, boss?
I'm good.
12. Offense might be staying on the field here. For Westchase, DuPont back at quarterback. Ford is flanked to his left. Shotgun formation. DuPont looking out for receivers. Scanning downfield. Now he breaks the line. Picks up 4. And he's tackled there by Chance Miller. Short of the line to gain. Turnover on downs. First down and 10. Pirates.
The quarterback keeper by DuPont will be tackled short of the line to gain. First down and 10. Pirates.
You see him right here. Oh, he fumbled the football. But very kind bounce for the Colts to fumble out of bounds. It's a turnover on downs, not a turnover on DuPont, turnover on downs, first down and 10. DuPont's having a heck of a game out there today, guiding this Colts team against this very tough Pirate defense. Ball's going to be placed right at the 47-yard line.
Hey, man, don't do that shit. Come here.
First down and 10. Smack City at the 46-yard line.
They're getting the right footballs in place, and those are those Wilson footballs. Pop Warner's proud to use these Wilson footballs. I mean, for over 100 years, Wilson's has delivered, and they're delivering here today. So we know that's a quality football that's out there. First down and 10. And those footballs are manufactured in Ayden, Ohio. What a great American-made product there. Pass is deep to Champion. Oh, just couldn't bring it in.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
Let's look at that play. I mean, what a play there by Ingram, but Champion was racing up the sideline. Perfect throw on the play, and watch this. He just gets his hands on the ball. Watch, we talked about it again. His hands go through the receiver's hands. That is great coaching by Rudolph Ingram when you're fighting through the hands because they can't clasp down on the ball. Great defense there by Ingram. Second down and 10 for the Pirates at the 46-yard line. 24 seconds before halftime. Latuali back to pass. Oh! Galai just couldn't bring it in. The pass was intended for Seji. Third down.
And the pass is incomplete. Third down and 10 for the Pirates.
Third down and 10. 19 seconds remaining before halftime. Defensive struggle going on right now between these two great teams.
Let's go defense!
Galai in the shotgun. Trips out to wide side of the field. Blitz is coming, and the catch is there by Tyrone Moore. Right at the 40, down to the 39-yard line.
And the catch is made by Tyrone Moore at the 39-yard line. First down and 10.
Watch this play again. Galai back there. He surveys the field. He looks for Tyrone Moore the whole way, and he sees the big tight end right there over the center of the field. Wow, right over the defender's hands. What a play.
Timeout, Pirates.
Timeout on the Pirates. 12 seconds left to go. Really got to start thinking about your playbook right here. You got 39 yards to go, 12 seconds. Do you break this up into two plays? Try to get a little bit closer. Try to make it an easier throw for the quarterback.
Make it happen. Let's go defense. Let's go.
Pirates break the huddle. Galai back in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers set. 3 wide receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Galai back as the quarterback. First down and 10. 12 seconds to go before halftime. Galai back to pass. Pressure coming up on his right-hand side. He throws. The catch is made by Champion. He's out of bounds. He's in bounds.
season, everyone deserves a little more. And the Mazda CX-50 delivers. With hybrid range, so you can spend more time together. Cargo space designed to help you get more out of every adventure. More grip over more terrain to get you closer to nature. And a better view so you can experience more of it. Find more reasons to celebrate the season at a Mazda dealer today. Google Workspace with Gemini offers AI that generates high-quality images in a variety of styles, so you can spice up proposals, make logos, and enrich your content. Bring your imagination to life in slides, docs, and more. That's Google Workspace with Gemini. Nespresso.
As an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick-looking goggle/glasses. But I have no idea how to make slick social media-styled stuff to sell it. But GoDaddy Aero uses AI not only to create social content out of thin air, it can build a whole social media calendar just for my business. So all I had to do was upload a video of me and my pretty face, and voila. Walton Goggins goggle glasses are great gifts for all guys and gals. Try saying that 10 times fast. Look like you know what you're doing at GoDaddy.com.
Cole's mom?
Giannis!
I tried building my kids a dollhouse, and well...
Toy making is more of an elf thing.
I might have used the elf word.
Leave the building to smaller hands. The elf word?
The elf word.
Santa's gonna be so mad.
We are capable of so many different things. Big things. It's time to give them a name that brings together the history and the future. Forever excellence. Everlins.
Zorro.com knows that every job is important. And for more than 10 years, Zorro.com has been delivering tools, parts, and supplies for your business. In stock and ready to ship free the next day. What you need, when you need it. Zorro.com.
Your next journey starts here, Coyapos Airport.
Buenos dias, amigos! As the central air hub at the heart of Carmona, Coyapos International Airport has seen its import and export cargo throughput exceed 800,000 tons this year. This is all thanks to the guaranteed supply of premium aviation fuel, exclusively provided by the Carmona National Oil Corporation.
To keep pace with growing passenger and flight volumes, our Air Traffic Control Center has achieved world-class operational standards by adopting a state-of-the-art system from Colum Global Communications. We have also expanded our bus service to connect commuters across the entire region from Guayapos to Marlos. Service areas are now open to the public, and all service facilities provide 24-hour service to the general public.
Westchase and Oceanside. And this is a 0-0 football game. Lining up to kick for the Colts is Ethan Craig. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Tyrone Moore is a deep back.
Will the mandatory play count? Personnel, please make their way back to the field. Will the mandatory play count personnel please make their way back to the field? Thank you.
So what the delay is right now is there's a mandatory play count that happens, and that play Galay is back in the shotgun. He's flanked to his left this time by Royal Rendon. Change over there at running back. We'll see what's going to happen. Hand off to Rendon. He is met. An unfriendly welcome there by the Chase, being Westchase being led there by number 47, Kobe Glasgow.
Hand off to Rendon. Tackle made on the play.
Kobe Glasgow comes in from that defensive end spot and makes a big 2-yard loss on the play. What a way to start off the second half for Westchase. Continuation of that strong defensive prowess that we saw in the first half of this game. Galay back in the shotgun, Rendon to his left. Handoff again to Rendon, and he breaks through some tackles. He gets back to the original line. Pickup of 2. 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 9. Galei back in the shotgun. Morant in motion. Pass is caught by Abayi. And he's pushed out of bounds inside Colt territory to the 40-yard line. What a play.
And the pass is caught by Abayi. 1st down and 10. Pirates.
And he takes the ball up and he starts racing up the field to the 40-yard line before being pushed out of bounds by Ingram. Big play. Inside the 5. 1st down and goal. Pirates. What a way to start the 2nd half here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews. Ball is spotted at the 4. 1st down and 10. Or excuse me, 1st down and goal. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. False start. Offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and goal.
That's a false start on the offense. It's going to back them up to about that 9-yard line. Just didn't quite get set before they snap the ball. You get excited when you're down there. You want to go down and run the play, but it's important that you get set just for a second to make sure that that play is legal. 1st down and goal. Ball spotted at the 9. Pirates in the huddle. Galei back. He's now under center. Back umpire signaling 5 seconds. That means the countdown is live. Just gets the play off. He starts getting pressure from the Colts, gets the ball away, and the pass is incomplete. Pressure was coming from number 8. That's Titus Moore. Just applying the pressure there. He came free on that play. Brings up 2nd down and goal.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and goal for the Pirates.
It's tough. You're down here in these tight situations. That's why you like to see these plays get big breaks, because when everything is compressed, when you're inside here in the 10, it makes it harder to run plays and find open spots and things like that. So you try to get to your best type of play set then you're down here. Galei back again in the shotgun formation. 5 receivers, 3 up top, 2 down to the bottom. Champions down the bottom corner. They send Seji in motion. Just gets the play off again. Touchdown! Pirates! Seji had to tell him what to do, and he did, and he found the open play for the Pirates' first score of the game.
Touchdown, Pirates!
Watch this play again. Galei finds his way and finds Seji in the corner of the end zone. But what made that play special, fans, is he went in motion, saw something. Seji saw something, went and told his quarterback what he saw. Then he runs the post fade to the back corner of the end zone. What a play. And that's what you do when you do these things in practice. They've been practicing since July. And so they see these type of things and they'll make these changes on the way. What a play.
Lining up to kick is Tyrone Moore.
Tyrone Moore lining up to kick. Again, these are 2 points here at the Pop Warner level. Kick is down. And it is no good. 6:26 left to go here in the third. 6-0, Pirates.
And the extra point is no good. 6:36 left to go here in the third. It's 6-0, Pirates.
Let's go. Hey, we not been here before.
Recommitted to involving the game of football, Riddell and Pop Warner are. Share what you're doing to advance and grow the game by following and tagging Riddell Sports on all social media platforms.
Big time play again by the Pirates. It's cold out there. It's 48 degrees now in Charlotte. The sun is down. These teams are from California and Florida. They're not used to this type of colder type of climate. It's unusually cold here in the Charlotte area. It's been cold here all week for these teams, and we hate that for them. But it has been sunny, and so that is the positive part of today. Picturesque day today in Charlotte, North Carolina. Lining up to kick is Tyrone Moore. Fielding the kick is Raytron Reagan. He picks up the ball and makes a man miss. He races up to the 30-yard line, down to the 32, up to the 34-yard line. Good return by Reagan. First down and 10.
The ball is returned by Reagan. Gets the ball to the 34-yard line. First down and 10, Colts.
First down and 10 for the Colts. On the good return, sets up good field position, and now the Colts need to start putting together some drives. They started going with some good drives here in the first half, and now it's about finishing those particular drives, and I'm sure that's what they talked about here at halftime. What a great coach team with the Colts and the Pirates team. You see these are two well-coached teams, and they're here in the Super Bowl. They've had a great season on both sides. First down and 10. Ford and Conyers in the backfield, I formation. New quarterback in the game, it's McLeod. The handoff to Conyers. And he is trying to chug his way, and it's a rugby scrum. No gain on the play. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
What a great job this official crew has done the whole year, especially here today with the Pop Warner Super Bowl. Penalty was holding against the Colts.
Penalty was holding against the Colts. That'll back him up 10. First down and long.
First down and 20 for the Colts. After the holding call, the ball spotted back at the 23-yard line. 6:04 left to go here in the third. This is the 13U Super Bowl national champ or Super Bowl for Pop Warner. McLeod, the quarterback, pass is deflected. Deflecting the pass was number 17. That's Messiah Omar Petty. Second down and long.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down and long.
Teach a lot of these young defenders, when you can't get to the quarterback, first thing you do is put your hand up. Put your hand up, try to knock down the ball, throw it in a passing lane, try to deflect the pass, some way to make some level of play. And a great job there by Mua Petty to be able to do that. Shotgun formation again. McLeod moves his running back to his right. That's Ford. Almost intercepted. Brings up third down and long.
And the pass is incomplete. Third down and long.
Third down and long, 3rd and 20 for the Colts. 5:50 left to go here in the third. Smack City in the lead, 13-0. McLeod back to pass. He finds a receiver. Almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Billy Walker the fifth.
And the pass is incomplete. 4th down and long.
Billy Walker wants this back. Look at this play. You got McLeod. He's dropping back to pass. He finds his receiver. He throws the ball down there and just in and out of the hands of Billy Walker. We'll see it here again on the replay. Good protection from McLeod. Passes there and just couldn't bring it in is Billy Walker the fifth. Great defense there by that young man. 4th down and long. Punt is away. Favorable bounce for the Pirates. 1st down and 10. They'll have it from there at the 47-yard line.
The punt is down at the 47-yard line. 1st down and 10. Let's go, go, go! Onside throughout the week. Some 5-hit set and connect with experts to learn more about their equipment. In fact, Pop Warner is proud to partner with football nation's governing body and we're home for all. This is the last game. Don't hold that back.
First down and 10. Handoff, and that's Rendon. He gets up maybe a yard on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 9 for Smack City.
The handoff was to Rendon. Pick up a run on the play. 2nd down and 9.
2nd down and 9 for Rendon. Second possession here of the second half. 5:14 left to go here in the third. Second down and 9. Shotgun formation. Galegi back in the backfield in the shotgun. Rendon to his left. Flanked by receivers on each side. Man in motion, handoff to Rendon, and he is met. Reading the play was number 10. That's Clayton Saunders Jr.
The handoff was to Rendon. The tackle made on the play by Saunders Jr.
And he's blitzed and then he's sacked on the play. Sacking him was Rocco Leonone. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
Rocco Leone on the sack. We'll check the penalty.
Penalty is holding against the offense. The penalty is refused. Brings up 4th down and long.
Rocco Leone causing some problems on that last play. He's coming out from this play. He's getting some high fives from his friends and from his fellow teammates. Loss of 5, 4th down and long. Interesting again formation. We talked about this earlier. Punt formation. Long, deep snap punter, but they've got Galei in the middle. He gets it, he flips it back to the punter. Champion, oh, and it's a fake! Champion gets it away. I think he was being chased on the play, and Champion was able to escape to get it out of there. We'll see where the ball went out of bounds. You'll see it right here. Galay gets there, he snaps out the ball, and he goes for the punt, and look, there's right there. That is Conyers. What a great play by our production team to get that live. What a play. Conyers came in there and almost blocked it. Now it's going to be the key is where that ball went out of bounds at. Referees are talking about it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Great field position for the Colts.
The punt goes out of bounds at the 47-yard line. 1st down and 10, Westchase.
1st down and 10, Westchase, 47-yard line. Good field position. 3:41 left to go here in the 3rd. Down by 6. DuPont Jr. back at quarterback. I formation. Conyers is your deep back. What a throw. Almost brought it in. The pass was intended for Julian White. Good defense there by Billy Walker, the 5th.
The pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
DuPont Jr., you'll see here on the replay, unleashes a pass, and Billy Walker is there. That is some superb defense by Billy Walker, the 5th. 2nd down and 10. DuPont Jr. gets the play in, gets into the huddle. 2nd down and 10 at the 47-yard line, 3:34 left to go here in the 3rd. I formation, Conyers is your deep back. Umpires now calling out that there could be a time shortage. Colts have to hurry, they snap the ball, they do, handoff is to Conyers. Conyers crosses the 50-yard line down to the 48. Pickup, we'll call it 5, 3rd down and 5.
The handoff was to Conyers. He picks up 5 at the 48-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5 for Westchase. Pass is complete. Burst of speed, fumble on the play. Recovered by the Pirates. That's Iabi.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Iabi. 1st down, Pirates on the momentum-changing play.
What a play by Iabi. We're going to see it again. The pass was there to Ingram. And watch Iabi comes right from here. Boom. And he crosses that football out and gets there. You know, I'm going to give that fumble over to Seji. Let's watch it again on the replay. He comes in. Here comes Seji. Watch him punch it out right there. What a play by Seji. He was the one that caught the touchdown. If you remember back there, he changed the play at the line of scrimmage, and now he just calls the fumble. Back-to-back big-time plays by that young man. Great job for Jira Seji. That is Iabi again. He gets the ball inside the 50 down to the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10, Pirates.
That is Iabi again. 1st down and 10 for the Pirates at the 40-yard line.
Big time play by Iabi, and that's what Smack City does. You build on this momentum. You go back to the well. You keep doing what you did well. Look at the fans. Loving it. You see them out there. They're all the way from California, and they are cheering on their Pirates. Man in motion, handoff to Redden. He breaks around the right-hand side. Tackle made on the play. 3rd gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
The handoff was to Redden. Picks up 3 yards, 2nd down and 7.
Tough run there by Rendon, but it keeps the linebackers being consistent. They still have to play run. You still have to show that run there. You know, a lot of people are watching the game saying, keep throwing it to Yabi, keep throwing it to Yabi. These coaches know what they're doing. They got to keep that defense honest. They've got them on their heels a little bit. The Pirates are moving down the field. Shotgun formation. Rendon is split to the right. Receivers on each side. Second down and 7. Kalai's back to pass. Feels the pressure, passes, complete to Tyrone Moore. He fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by guess who? Iabi. First down and 10. Pirates.
The pass is complete to Tyrone Moore. The ball is recovered by Iabi. First down and 10. Pirates.
Watch it again. Tyrone Moore catches it. Then boom, he is hit immediately on the play. Couldn't really hold on to it. Then the ball comes out. Who else is there? It's Mr. Magnet to the ball. That's Iabi. And he finds his way, picks up the ball like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to pick up the ball here. First down and 10. That's Iabi. And he finds his way, picks up the ball like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to go here in the third. Pick up the ball here. First down and 10. Galei is in the backfield, split to the front of the way, picks up the ball like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to go here in motion. Pick up the ball here. Hand off to Rendon. 10. Galei, he gets around the right side to the front of the way, picks up the ball like 5 yards on the play. Penalty flag, pick up the ball here. Hand off to Rendon. 10. Galei, he gets around the right side to the front of the way, check the flag. 5 yards on the play. Penalty flag, pick up the ball here. Hand off to Rendon. 10. Galei, he gets around the right side to the front of the way, check the flag. 5 yards on the play. Penalty flag, pick up the ball here. Hand off to Rendon. 10. He gets around the side to the front of the way, check the flag. 5 yards on the play. Penalty flag, pick up the ball here. Hand off to Rendon. 10. He gets around the side to the front of the way, check the flag. 5 yards on the play. Penalty flag, pick up the ball here. Hand off to Rendon. 10. He gets around the side to the front of the way, check the flag. 5 yards on the play. Penalty flag, pick up the ball here. Hand off to Rendon. 10. He gets around the side to the front of the way. So the penalty was an unsportsmanlike conduct called on the offense. So that's going to back them up 15 yards. Also, that was an unsportsmanlike conduct called on the offense. So that's going to back them up second down yards. We'll call it 20. Also, that was an unsportsmanlike conduct called on 22 seconds left to go here in the third. Second down, and we'll call it 20. Back in the shotgun. Rendon's flank to his right. 22 seconds left to go here in the third. Second down, and we'll call it 20. Back in the shotgun. Rendon's flank to his right. 22 seconds. Passes complete to the he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. Tackle made on the play by Old passes complete to the and he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0. And he makes a move on the yard, but he starts accelerating up the field. City Pirates made on the play by Sparks passes 6-0.
It begins with a vision. Bold, uncompromising, unmistakably Cadillac. A fusion of innovation and artistry. It begins with a vision. Pushing the limits of what's possible. Bold, uncompromising, unmistakably Cadillac. Instant fusion of innovation and artistry. Precision hand of vision. Pushing the limits of what's possible. Bold, uncompromising, unmistakably Cadillac. These aren't just houses. Innovation and artistry. These are the next era of influence. A surge of quiet acceleration. This is CAT. These aren't just houses. Innovation and artistry. These are the next era of influence. A surge of quiet acceleration. This is CAT. These aren't just houses. Innovation and artistry. These are the next era of influence. A surge of quiet acceleration.
Welcome back. We're here back in the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Athens, North Carolina. This is the Pop One Super Bowl. 13U Westchase versus Maxim's got the ball. Here in Athens, North Carolina. This is the Pop One Super Bowl. 13 as we start Chase versus Maxim's got the ball. Game number 5 here in Charleston. This is the Pop One Super Bowl. Lady of the back as we start shotgun formation. Wide receiver. Almost intercepted here in Charleston. This is the Super Bowl. Lady of the back as we start shotgun formation. Wide receiver. Almost intercepted here in Charleston. This is the looking back at the play here. Late shotgun formation. For the champion. Almost intercepted here in Charleston. And looking back at the ring again. That's a elite for the defense. That's intercepted here in Charleston. And looking back at the ring again. That's a elite for the defense. That's intercepted here in Charleston. The late back in the shotgun. Bring that in. That's a elite 5 wide receivers set. 3 wide receivers set. Formation. The late back in the shotgun formation. Snap is there. 5 wide receivers set. 3 wide receivers set. The champion. He's going to be short. Turnover on downs. First down and 10. Westchase. See this again. Leahy floats itself to the left. Finds champion, but right there is number 7, Rudolph Ingram on the tackle. First down and 10, Westchase at the 17-yard line. And that's really hurt Westchase all day long. They have had to start these drives at the 3, at the 12, at the 15. It's a long way to go at any level of football, but they've done a great job in moving the football. Critical drive here, 4th down, or 4th quarter, 9:48 left to go. The handoff tackle made in the backfield. That's number 55, that's Latuali. Loss on the play of 4, and we'll see this again. The handoff there was to Ingram, and Latuali was almost there to take the snap. What a play by that young man. 2nd down and long. And make sure you can catch all the action at this year's event on Flow Football. Log in to flowsports.tv or download the Flow Sports app to watch exciting Pop Warner or any sports competition. McLeod back to pass, and he's feeling the pressure, and he's going to be sacked. A sack on the play by number 19, Pope Tapualoa. And watch Pope Tapualoa come right through here. He just cleans up. Nowhere for McLeod to go on that play. 3rd down and long. Third down and long for Westchase. 8:14 left to go here in the 4th. Down 6-0. Shotgun formation. The handoff was to Rudolph Ingram. And he picks up a couple, but not enough. It's going to be 4th down and long. You'll see it right here. He's there. There comes Tyrone Moore again, and then he pushes him right into Faustin Iabi. And we've called his name a lot today, but what an effort by Iabi on that play. McLeod back deep to punt. And back to receive is number 9, Jira Seji. 4th down and 12. 7:20 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Getting close on the play clock. Just beats it. Punt is away. Seji fields the punt down at the 43 and is pushed backward. Tackle made again by Rudolph Ingram.
The punt is received by Seji and the tackle made by Ingram at the 49-yard line.
First down and 10, Smack City, 7:02 left. Both teams, I believe, have a full complement of timeouts. You'd expect Smack City to start slowing down this game a little bit. 7:02 left. No reason to hurry. Inside handoff on the play, and everybody starts grabbing for the football. That's Latuali. Pickup, we'll call it 3. Second down and 7.
The handoff to Latuali. Second down and 7.
As you can start to see, they're starting to slow down, getting the play clock in, taking time off the clock. Try to shorten up this football game. The end around is to Amua Petty. And he picks up a couple of yards, brings up a third and manageable, 3rd down and 5.
The handoff was to Amua Petty. 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6, manageable situation. 6:03 left to go. Heavy formation. Latuali goes under center. Oh, and he sneaks out for a pass. Pass is complete to Yabi. And he ran backward. It's going to depend on the spot on this. He's got to push back to the 40. It's going to be 4th down and 1.
The pass is complete to Yabi. 4th down and 1.
And Yabi catches that pass right there and just starts slanting backward. And that shift backward costs him the 1st down. 4th down and 1. Clock still running, though. That's the most important part of this.
4th down and 1 at the 40-yard line.
They're lining up in punt formation again. .448 left to go. Timeout. Timeout, Pirates. They want to think about it. And we're going to take a break with them. 4:44 left to go in the contest. Timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field.
Put your trust in Toyota Service Centers.
What's for lunch?
Gas station sushi.
I wouldn't trust that.
Oh.
It's pungent.
With certified technicians and genuine Toyota parts, you can come in with confidence and leave with peace of mind. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Penalty flags are on the field. The penalty is a false start against the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Brings up 4th down. and we'll call it 6.
4th down and 6 after the penalty. Champion back deep to punt again. This is this interesting punt formation where Glaze in the middle. Punt is down, and Champion's kick is out. Returned by Ingram. He gets the ball to the 20, up to the 25, pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Colts will have it from there, 1st down and 10. First down and 10, Colts at the 35-yard line.
And fans, there is a drone being flown over the stadium at this time. We need that drone to just stop and brought down. There's no drones that are allowed over the stadium. If you're flying a drone over the stadium, the drone must be brought down immediately at this time. The game will be paused as soon as that drone is taken down.
There's a drone being flown over the stadium, so that's what the brief stoppage is. Take down the drone and being able to see it. We never know if it's a drone. It could be a UFO. I'd be wanting to watch this game too if I'm from outer space, but I'm watching it right now on the Flow Sports app and Flow Sports TV. First down and 10 at the 30-yard line. DuPont Jr. in the backfield. The throw is there. He finds his receiver. It's almost caught. The pass was to Julian White, just couldn't bring it in, and there's Billy Walker, the 5th again, playing defense.
The pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
Looking back here at the replay, you see DuPont, he surveys the field. He wants the big play over to White, and he gets there, and there's Billy Walker. Hands in the middle of the receiver's hands. It's hard to catch a football that way. 2nd down and 10 at the 30-yard line, 4:24 left to go here in the contest. Still a lot of time. 2nd down and 10. Official timeout.
Fans, there's a drone being flown over the stadium. That drone needs to be taken down immediately. The game will be paused until the drone is taken down.
And what a great look by the production team trying to find that drone over the stadium. We're all looking for it. But these are the rules in anywhere. You want to have safety so drones can't be over the stadium. You understand these are youth out here. And so it's all for the safety of these kids and so forth. And if they want to watch the game, just watch it on Flow Sports TV or the Flow Sports app. You'll get the best view from the best production crew that you can see. 1st down and 10, or 2nd down and 10. DuPont on the pass. And Billy Walker there again on the defensive stop.
The pass is incomplete. Pass is broken up. But number 5, Billy Walker, the 5th. 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10. You'll see this play on the replay. DuPont's looking for the go route here. And Billy Walker is playing it perfectly. Billy Walker, the 5th, just couldn't bring that in. He sees it and just wants that ball back. 3rd down and 10. 4:17 left to go here in the contest. Got one more game after this between Cap City and Fort Myers. Pass is complete to number 2. That's Raytron Reagan. He stays in bounds, picks up 3. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6.
The pass is complete to Raytron Reagan. 4th down and 6.
Critical 4th down here for the Colts. 3:53 left to go 4th down and 6. We'll call it a long 5. You might want to see a long count right here to see if the Pirates jump off sides to try to pick you up an easy 5. Shotgun formation. Being flanked by Ford. The handoff to Ford. And the 150 gets all the way to the 45-yard line. 1st down and 10, Colts. And that's built for tough. We said it here earlier. Look at him. Poof, poof. That's like old Edgerrin James. Used to see him in that Colts uniform on Sunday. What a great play there by Mekhi Ford. 1st down and 10. DuPont in the shotgun. Pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Raytron Reagan. 2nd down and 10.
The pass is incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
3:12 left to go here in the contest. Ball's on the 45-yard line. No reason to hurry for the Colts. Plenty of time on the clock, and a touchdown ties the game. DuPont is in the shotgun. Conyers and Florida flank to his left and right. Handoff is to Ford. He breaks through tackles, gets the ball down to the 49-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
The handoff was to Ford. He picks up 6. Brings up 8. 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4 for the Colts. And what do you do here? Do you give the ball to Conyers, you give it to Ford, or you throw with DuPont? Interesting play call. The handoff is to Conyers. He gets the ball and he's chugging his feet, trying to get that extra yard. And it's going to be 4th down. 4th down and 2 for the Colts.
The handoff was to Conyers. Timeout. Colts.
And you'll see it right there. Conyers is really driving his feet to try to move this ball forward. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and a long one. And Coach calls a timeout to get his play callers in. Give Conyers, give Ford a drink of that Gatorade, one of the sponsors here of Pop Warner. And they're trying to talk about what's going to be our best play. What is that play to get us that yard when we need it? The Pirates are looking at it a different way, saying, let's hurry up and get this game over with. It's cold. We're doing some dances to try to stay warm, but it's cold. Let's keep going. Let's get this game over with. We're in the lead. Let's try to figure this out. But this is a great game on both sides of the field. Trophy presentation will be following this game for the runners-up and champions, and then we'll go through a replay and watch some of the highlights of this game, this defensive battle that we have seen with Westchase and Smack City. But before we do any of that, it's 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, shotgun formation. You got Ford to the left of DuPont. Hand off to Ford. He needed to. It depends on the spot. He's running in like it's short. We'll check the spot. He needed to get to the 40. We'll see where they place the ball. It's going to be close, and he is short. Turnover on downs. 1st down and 10, Pirates.
The handoff was to Ford. He needed to. He was short on the play. Turnover on down. The tackle was made by Mason Hammock. 1st down and 10. Smack City.
Great play there by Mason Hammock to turn it over. 1st down and 10 for Smack City. 2:20 left to go. Colts have 2 timeouts. No 2-minute warning in Pop Warner football. Critical series here for Smack City. Handoff to Reagan. He's met immediately. Grabbing hold was Titus Moore. Loss on the play of 2. 2nd down and long.
The handoff. tackle made on the play by number 8, Titus Moore. Loss on the play of 2 yards. Second down and 12.
1:58 left to go here. 2 timeouts left for the Colts. Second down and long. Pirates are in no hurry. He's watching that umpire to make sure he can see him count down. Great quarterback in there by Faleo. What a gutsy call, and the pass is complete to number 3. Who else? Iabi. First down, Smack City.
The pass is complete to number 3, Iabi. First down and 10. Pirates, injury timeout.
And what a gutsy play call there by Smack City. It was second down and long, and they find who else? Iabi at the 40-yard line for the first down. What a play from that young man. He's been making plays all game long. We're on an injury timeout here for the Colts, and we'll take it with them. 1:29 left to go here in the fourth with the Pirates in the lead.
Certified technicians, genuine Toyota parts.
I'm gonna need that back.
Need some help, boss?
I'm good.
Good to see and welcome back. It's good to see the Colts walk off the field on that play after the injury. We've got first down and 10, 1:29. This should be victory formation. That's what it looked like they were talking about over there in that huddle. So we'll see what the coach comes back with here. First down and 10. 1:26 left to go here in the contest. Referee is saying wind the clock. He's now looking at, and Falai says, where do I go? And that's number 5 telling him, that's Billy Walker. He says, just look back there. He's pointing to the umpire, waiting for him to raise his hand. As he does, and that tells him there's 10 seconds. The handoff was to Billy Walker, and he's met in the backfield, no gain, quick whistle. Timeout, Colts.
Timeout, Colts.
Loss on the play of a couple. It's going to bring second down and 13. And hear those fans from Smack City. They flew all the way here from California, Oceanside, over to Charlotte. And they have seen their Pirates run some spectacular plays here today. We'll see them here in the recap and the trophy presentation following this contest. And don't worry, fans, we've been glued here all day here at the Sportsplex, and we've got one more game for you, and it's 8U football between Cap City and Fort Myers. So if you love the game of U football like you know we do, you're getting for one more great game following this contest. Second down and long. Pirates set up in victory formation. Falai going under center. Hand off to the up back. That's Latuali.
Timeout. Colts.
And what a great season for these fans. You see all these parents, these guardians, these aunts and uncles, moms and dads. They come out here since July doing all this football and taking them to practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in the rain, in the cold, showing up at games on Saturday. Then they go through the regionals. It's been a journey for these fans, these parents, these coaches, these players. These are memories that's going to last a long time with them. Win or lose, everybody on this field today is a champion. Just by winning their regionals and their divisions and all their games, you couldn't have asked for a better game between these two evenly matched teams. What an exciting Super Bowl this has been at the 13U division for these future high school and college stars. 3rd down and long. Victory formation for the Pirates. Takes the knee, and that should do it. They might have to get off one more play. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Taking the knee was delayed. 4th down and long.
The Pirates are starting to feel it. The refs still say you have to snap the ball for one more play. Timeout. Pirates.
Timeout. Smack City.
So what do you do here? It's 4th down and long. You got 9 seconds left to go. A lot of things can happen. You can think back to that Louisiana State Championship game in high school yesterday. It's a very similar situation. And the punt gets shanked, and then the next thing you know, you find yourself losing a game with a punt type of situation. Anything can happen in football. And so it's going to be very interesting to see what Smack City decides to do with this, because a lot can happen right now. One option you can sit there and do is just start running backward for 9 seconds. Or just run herself back to a safety. You can sit there and run all the way to the end zone and then slide down for 9 seconds. There's a lot of things you can do, but do you practice these plays? It's very interesting to see how these kids put together and what these coaches come up with. But we'll see here in a second. 4th down. He's running around, he's going backward, and he's sacked! So the clock is stopped with 4 seconds. It's going to be Colts football.
And Polani is sacked on the play. 1st down and 10 for the Colts at the 49-yard line.
So Falai tries to move around in the backfield, and it's hard to do. When you sit there and you try to move backward and so forth, your instincts tell you to go forward, and you're fighting all your instincts. So now you got DuPont coming back into the game. You've got 49 yards for a touchdown to tie the game. What do? Do you run the deep play? Do you run a hook and ladder? There's a lot of plays in the playbook. The Colts get one last chance. 4th down, 1st down and 10. DuPont back to pass. Penalty flags are on the field. DuPont's pass is there, and it's incomplete, and the Pirates will win the game, but we'll check the flag.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is holding against the Colts. The Penguins refuse. Game over. New champions are the Smack City Pirates. And fans, please turn your attention down to the field for your award ceremony.
And let's look at these plays. There's Galai, and watch this. That's Tyrone Moore And you just see him going back and forth, and you see there's Iabi. We've called his name out several times. There he is again. Iabi again, bringing the full down. This is that first drive of the third quarter. And then you get Champion. Watch this. He just shrugs the defender off and then races inside to the 5. And this is the play of the game with Seji. He calls in, he talks to his quarterback what he wants to do, and he runs the deep post touchdown. Back corner of the end zone. You couldn't ask for a better game between these two teams. They're shaking hands at the 50. It's how we do it here in Pop Warner. Shows the sportsmanship on both teams and the support that these teams had all day long.
And thank you. Please turn your attention down to the field for the award ceremony. Presenting this year's Pop Warner Super Bowl trophy is Tim Lane from National Pop Warner.
All right, Westchase, you guys come with a great program. You're here every year. It's a great season, regional championship, and this was one heck of a game to watch. You did a great job tonight. Not everybody gets here, as you know, so congratulations on being a Pop Warner Super Bowl. Great job all week, and also a great game tonight. Coach? All right, Oceanside, victories are great, but they're even better when you have to beat a great opponent like Ace. So hopefully appreciate these guys. Right? So this is what you wanted, all right? All right, Oceanside, you just won the Pop Warner Super Bowl. Congratulations. Smack City in the building! Put the dogs down! Put the dogs down! Let's get this money!
And that is your 13U D1 champion, Oceanside Smack City Pirates.
Once again, fans, congratulations to both teams on a great season. Yes, the both teams and their fans exit the field. We've got another game to play. Next up, we've got the Fort Myers Junior Firecats versus the Kansas City Steelers for the 13U Championship.